first time because, like, before I got there, Diana actually came to visit my site that I was at.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, my old manager was like, talk to her and ask her if you can switch shifts if you take it, if you take the position and you switch shifts. And she's like, and I went to do like a yard audit with her to train her how to do a yard audit. That didn't help anything at all. But as we were doing the yard audit, I was like, yeah, so I'm going to be going over there with you. And she's like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, is there a chance I could get switched to like the day shift? I've been with like Amazon for a long time. Is there a chance? And she's like, I can do that like this, like right off the bat. Got over there and she's like, yeah, no, I can't do that. Like, really?
Got my hopes up.
Got my hopes up and everything.
She's just JK.
I think that's why, because she's like, I worked really hard to get you that next shift, and I was like, all right, thank you, I appreciate it. As everybody else over there is like,
You have to like, for Diana to do something, you have to like, you really got to push her, because that's how I got Josh on the team. Was I was like, hey, look at this guy.
Yeah. I brought it up with her like every week. I was like, you said you would. You said you would.
You said you would. Do it.
You lying.
Yeah, I hated when Diana did that. When she was like, yeah, I'll do this for you. It's like, I'll get this done. Next day, yeah, I can't do that. This is not possible.
Just tell me no.
Right?
Diana, speaking of that card, she was too nice sometimes.
Yeah.
To her bosses.
So she was too nice to people who didn't do nothing. That's what she was too nice.
Yeah.
But one thing I did like about Diana, she would always buy us food in the beginning. Remember?
Yeah.
Or like
She got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
I was supposed to use this budget for what?
Because it was funny how they did that, took it back from her, and then they were up there like, well, y'all not spending y'all budget. Y'all told us we could. All the snacks and stuff just dried up and everything. And then they were like, no, y'all got to spend it. Like, oh, okay.
I remember on back half, Stephen would be like, hey, we got a budget that we need to spend. I was like, what? I was like, didn't we just use it all?
Because I was so mad too, because I had access to the internal ordering system.
Oh, yeah.
And Kyle gave me the go ahead to order stuff. And one thing came back that dinged Diana on it. And Diana was up like, hold up, why are you ordering stuff? Well, Kyle told me to order it because I have access to it. Because I had access, because I came from the delivery station that people, tier 3s could access it.
Oh yeah, I used to order all the stuff for
and I'm over like I still got
like
keyboards and mouses and all this other stuff at home that I never used.
Just got a whole box there.
No, they let us they pretty much let us like once a season order new things because they're like, oh, it gets old, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over like that's just sitting at home. Like when it comes in, I take it home with me. It sits in my office. That's where it was at. Like, but yeah, and she was up there like, you're not supposed to do it. And she got freaking Alex to take me off the list. I was up there like, man, I've been on this list for like 2 years. Like, I was able to order whatever I wanted to. And back at the delivery station, they didn't. My manager did not care. They was like, approve, I don't care. Okay. Long as it wasn't like outrageously priced, I didn't give a fuck.
Ryan's over there buying iPhones. Got stacks of them at home.
I mean, not even no lie. I still got the iPhone.
I was gonna say, do you have
TCs?
Do you still have the laptop, or was that your laptop that you brought in?
I brought it. I still have it, and I have the iPhones that we used to have on Tom Team too. I still have that. I still
use it?
No, no.
But the thing is, that one right there was from when I was in AFP. They're like, did you turn your phone? I was like, yeah.
Sure did.
Because they switched to tablets, so they probably wouldn't have even known if I had it.
So I mean, hey, I'm up here like they never check. I'm over like, if they would have sent me an email saying, "Hey, you got to return it," I'd be like, "Oh, okay, here you go."
Yeah.
Like, they never say nothing, so mine now. My laptop. I haven't actually. They locked the laptop.
What?
Yeah, because it was outside the network, and they had a thing if you outside the network
It was
for
like
so long.
pretty much it needed to be on network so it can go and update and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Remember, it would do that all the time on the
They're
stupid
like, don't play
computer.
with me.
Yeah.
I'll go up to Den 4, park in the parking lot, be up there like, get this back together. Because you know they don't change no passwords or nothing at Amazon.
Right.
Ever. Like, my laptop probably connect automatically right to the network.
I remember I used to take a whole bunch of radios home. I would have radios like up the yin. I'd be like, oh shoot, I need to return these.
Yeah.
I'd get in, wait till nobody's there. I'm like, put them on the charger, put them on the charger.
After Christian would be gone the next day, none of the batteries would be there.
My bad.
Where's all the radio batteries? Man, the ops are stealing them.
I thought that all the time back then. I was like, who's taking all these?
I still have a couple batteries, not radios back home.
Started putting passwords on them. They were still disappearing.
Good night.
Night.
I mean, that's 9 o'clock.
10:01.
Oh, it's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? The favorite thing that I thought was hilarious when Kyle would order stuff. He would send it to his house, and then he'd bring it to work.
Yeah.
but he'd say like, I'm ordering everything for everybody, but it's like one box for each individual thing. It's like 5 boxes. So like it's not enough for anybody.
Yeah. That's funny.
Never was enough.
Oh man.
There's so many things I think we did that wasn't right.
Everything.
But we they weren't monitoring us that much, so we got away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And even once Alex started actually kind of coming in and like checking what we did, he let stuff fly because he was just like, it's not a big deal. Like, yeah, they're like, that's why we had so many barbecues. I mean, shoot, he was just up there like, I'm coming in, we're gonna have a barbecue. Even though I'm coming in to check stuff and make sure y'all do everything right, we're gonna have a barbecue today.
That was nice.
Higher ups and like the corporate Amazon, they're like, Tom team, what is that?
Yeah, like, see, that's why they had to downsize the team so much because we were doing so much.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's the only reason I actually got kicked off a Tom team is because they had to find a way to downsize, I feel.
Nah.
And
So I feel like I would have been fired first.
Well, the thing is, they tried to get rid of all the troublemakers first. Because remember, they got rid of DeAndre real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was Phoenix, even though Phoenix was kind of on their way out anyways, but they got fired.
What did DeAndre do? I forget what he...
Oh, he was complaining a lot about Diana and what she was doing.
But there was something that he like...
Yeah,
did.
I think he did something.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what he did.
We should call him and ask him.
I just remember he was there and then he wasn't.
I just remember for DeAndre, I'd go into the guard shack and I'd he's watching like some anime and I'm like, oh, okay. I'd sit down with him, chill. And then that was my motivation. I just come and watch the anime with him for a few minutes.
This is why I come here now. Oh, man.
What's happening this week?
But it used to be fun, though.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun till it wasn't. Because CDO classes messed that up. I feel that's when everybody really started to fall off.
I know. I should have stayed as just a hostler driver. Okay.
Yeah.
But I did like my day cabs though. You know, because I get to go slow, 5 miles an hour, and not do as many moves as you guys.
Man, I kind of wish I was still there to drive that new Volvo that you guys have. The one with the screen.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. That was ours.
Yeah, I remember I saw Christian one day and I was like, is there a screen in there?
It was nice.
Yeah.
I could have made that thing play some like Netflix on there, some YouTube.
Yeah, I remember mine was 96. And it was funny because I would always go ahead, they'd get the new ones, And I'd be like, I want to drive it first. So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and be like, I'll take out all the plastic and stuff, and I'll start it up.
I
and-
remember when it came. I never got to drive, but I remember it being there, and
Yeah.
I'd sit in it and just.
Yeah,
New truck smell.
Yeah. Like the tires were literally brand new and everything.
Yeah.
Still had like the yellow markings on them and stuff. And I'm just like,
barely driven on. Like,
shoot, I remember going to freaking K-Den with like one of those new trucks, and they came out and they're like, are these tires brand new? I was like, they sure are. I was like, I'm the first one to drive it. It only has like 300 miles on
Christian
it.
goes over there.
That's
new now.
There was a time when I had to Shamaya had me drive all the Volvos over to the maintenance place that's down close to Pueblo, and that was the first time I drove like Cos 5's trucks and the ones over Den 4. But so I drove that the two at Den 4, drove them over there, and I was like, I don't see anything wrong with them. What's going on with them? And then I drove the Cos 5's ones, and I was like, there's something wrong with these ones.
There's
definitely
something
I
wrong.
don't know what it is, but this don't feel right. Brand new too.
Like the one I kind of wish they kept was the Penske. I missed that bench.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Penske. Yeah.
That was my fault.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was my fault.
You had to leave it up there, right?
I had to leave it up
Oh,
BD5.
BD5. I remember that.
Yeah, it was
I forgot about that.
the ABS light came on, and I called Kyle. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. They got me an Uber away from there, and then because my code was still in it, Kyle called me over and he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna be fired, bro." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What'd I do?" And he's like, "You like did like 20 different problems with the Penske." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He showed me the video, and it's the maintenance guy driving under my thing. He like did everything wrong. he like speeded across the train tracks and like bounced everything. And he was like dancing and
Oh, I
playing the
couldn't
music
imagine.
loud.
He's
Seeing that
testing it
video.
out, okay?
Testing it out.
Testing it
Eating
out.
some fries.
Yeah,
That would have been a fun video
he
to
was having a
see.
blast. It was a pretty hilarious video to watch. I was like, bro, you scared me. I thought that was-
Do you remember taking the Peterbilt and remember when you were driving back to Den 4 and your screen froze?
Yes.
And you were telling me about it. I was like, that'd be scary. I was
Because
like,
it froze like right when I got to Castle Rock, and I looked down. I was like,
I'm
I've been at the same speed for the longest. No, because it happened twice. The second time, that's when I was like Castle Rock.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that'd be scary. But after that, I was like, I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
But
Like
I mean, it was the nicest one versus, I think, the other one was the old Volvo. Remember?
Was it? I thought it was a Freightliner.
Was there? Well, we had a Freightliner too. It was the long Freightliner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was at Cos 5 for the you time. And
Yeah.
then we finally took it back.
Yeah. And then it was the old Volvo, the one that Roger would always go ahead and you can smell him once you get in.
You know when he's been in a truck.
he loved it because he loved the cassette tape.
Yeah.
Was it-
He's like, oh, I can use all of them, man. Where did he move to? Florida?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure where he moved to. I just know he moved back to where he used to live.
He went back to where he came from.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old times.
Yeah.
Pull card.
Even though I was the first one to go.
Yeah.
But out of this group, I was
All
the first one. I missed everything. All the good stuff I missed.
What's something people pay for that should really be free for everyone?
Everything.
Insurance.
Insurance.
Dude.
Health insurance.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Move to Canada.
Right. I mean, they are taking American refugees now, so
Water.
Water.
What else?
Cars.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Or even like public transportation.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot.
I mean,
Like-
college should be free too. It was free for a little bit.
I mean, Harvard's free now if you want to go to Harvard.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
Huh?
They introduced a thing. But of course, you still got to get accepted to go into Harvard. So
Right.
That's one thing.
You still got to be smart.
Yeah. And you still got to be
You
kind of
still gotta
rich
be-
to, yeah. Just learn about that.
All you idiots, stay away.
It's not free for you. Light should be free.
I don't know.
Maybe TV. You know, we all these freaking streaming services now. You know, shit.
Yeah.
I'm up here like I got so many streaming services.
It's
I'm pretty
as
much
cable.
paying for cable.
Yeah,
again,
pretty much
so-
cable again.
Yeah.
I mean, with like so a lot of the smart TVs just have their own like my Samsung TV that's hung up right there.
Yeah,
It's got its own
the little
like
like
yeah.
like you can watch like news stuff like that and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the
They,
channels.
they have their certain set channels,
yeah,
and
you
they
don't even have
got
to pay for it.
different spin-offs of actual cable channels,
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is kind of cool because they got like Nickelodeon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. PBS. Who wants to watch that?
who the heck wants to watch PBS?
Everyone's like, I can't watch the news. It's just too crazy.
Yeah.
So
It's too
free.
depressing.
It's
free. I'm gonna still watch it. It's funny whenever my Google says like some like super like depressing news. It's like, and at the end it's like, have a good day. I'm like, I don't want to anymore.
I don't even want to.
I don't think I can now. I mean,
I wish I still had the video of it, but there was one time I was in Walmart and it was like, Nazis are bad. I was like, no. It was like saying something about the news. I was like, I didn't even get to read what it said.
That was the one thing about Spotify that I pay for it now because every time that I'd listen to it, it was like a very inspiring song or motivational song, and then it's like we're all gonna die from the commercials. And stuff. I'm just like, thanks.
Today on What Trump Did.
Give me back to the song.
I don't need this. That's funny. Ranier, go ahead and pull another one.
Let me pull a big question.
Doing kind of a blast here at the end.
Name something you could never live without.
Water.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say music. Funny enough, talking about music, actually, I like music a whole lot. It gets you through sometimes.
I remember it get me through going at night doing Tommy Run. I gotta put on that music
All right, yeah.
because if you have no music or nothing, no podcast, you're just driving. It's like okay,
Yeah.
I'm tired now.
Not to get dark, the news, but I remember hearing that like the last thing you hear, the last thing that like you process before you die is music. I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
that's interesting.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I guess I'll be welcoming to that. Then. Like, yeah, that's my jam. you know?
Yeah, I agree though. Probably music.
I mean, yeah, you say music. I like food. Chinese food.
We're trying
Yeah.
to step away from the basic necessities.
Specifically Chinese food.
Yeah.
What specific chain of Chinese food?
I mean, there is China Village downtown. I don't know if you guys ever
Yeah.
tried it.
Oh,
yeah.
China Village, yeah.
Yeah, it's off Union and like Bijou.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Well, it's between
Platte
Bijou
and
and Pikes Peak.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure if like
I thought this-
McDonald's disappeared, like 50% of the United States would riot. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, after that whole like, what was it that was going on with McDonald's?
The onion.
Yeah, it was the
Oh, that like people like stopped eating
people
McDonald's.
were like
Dying.
dying.
Oh,
from
Oh,
that
it was the onions, like the fresh onion on the quarter pounder, I think, or something like
yeah,
that.
something. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was killing
Yeah.
people.
I haven't ate McDonald's in probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Like
It's been a long time for me.
it's sweet. Everything is sweet for McDonald's, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
I think it's funny because like that was happening. McDonald's was empty. Then the big rib came back.
Feel like big rib. Oh, well,
It's not that bad.
Literally, like I saw the drive-throughs back.
Big rib. They put something in there. They put crack in there or something.
Yeah.
Like, people are going crazy for the McRib.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I love McDonald's breakfast.
Oh,
can't go
That's the
Yeah.
only thing I can eat from McDonald's if I had to choose is their breakfast.
Yeah.
I always get the pancakes. I get extra sausage and I cut them up and then I mix it all together with eggs. Basically, make like a pancake bowl or something.
That's a little breakfast bowl.
When I did do it, I always get the number 3, the quarter pounder, and then I'd feel like shit, like literally right after.
Right.
I feel bad and like, why did I do this?
That's every time I eat McDonald's. I'm like, why did I
That's
get, why did I get this?
You eat that last fry and you're just like, ugh.
You're like, what? Just throw it out the window.
Wait, hold on.
Like right after it.
Yeah, there was definitely a few times when I was doing the AFP, you know, going over the road, going to Kansas, Texas, and stuff like that. Like every time I'm eating food, I'd throw it out the window. I'm like, I can't. I've thrown so many pizza slices out the window.
We did that for a run, didn't we? We went to McDonald's.
Yeah, we went to McDonald's, yeah.
And it was like this robotic fancy one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, was it the
fancy.
one that was like, there's no people
Yeah,
there?
there's no one there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which one? Which one was it?
It was the
What
one over by the probably the one where you went to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we parked in a little dirt lot on the
Yeah,
side
yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That one's the one? Okay. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Nah, I gotta go.
What if I have a problem? Who do I ask? Who do
I think there's still people in there.
Probably
Yeah.
like 3 managers and that's it.
Yeah, that was like it's right like by Caden and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to that. One's at Tower Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my job's right over there still. I'm right by the airport.
Okay.
Yeah, I do flatbed now. I get you guys. Well, I think you knew.
No.
But yeah, I do flatbed driving, and it's pretty cool.
Do you prefer it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's so easy.
Yeah,
I
it's
get paid so much to do like the easiest run.
And I was asking him like, do you have to go ahead and tarp everything? I was like, because that would be like
Yeah.
I feel like that would be
You
the most
think?
physically demanding thing.
Yeah, no,
Physical-
we have curtain sides, so it's,
Yeah.
it's a lot
Oh,
better.
Nice.
We don't have to tarp
That's
anything.
nice.
Even when we don't have. We don't tarp. You'd be snowing, rain, like
Take the wrong turn, everything.
well,
Well,
just keep going. Sorry, we couldn't deliver your load today. It's rolling down the highway. Go catch it if you want. But yeah, it's a really good job. I got lucky because I applied the first time and I didn't get the job. And then they called me 2 weeks later.
They're like, just kidding.
But it's good thing I didn't get that run because it was like, I have to actually go to the stores and drop the stuff off, talk to people.
Social.
Yeah. And this run that I got, I literally strapped down my load, go to Raton, New Mexico, like right there where that subway is. I don't know if you guys have been down there. Well, it's like right after the border of New Mexico. I meet someone there that lives in New Mexico. We switch trailers. I take the empty from him. He takes the load. He takes that load to someone else to deliver around in New Mexico.
Wow.
I just go back and that's it.
That's simple. Shit.
Easiest job ever.
Nice.
Getting paid a lot.
Still mad that I didn't get my CDL.
I forgot that you're like the only one that didn't get it.
Uh-huh.
Well, besides Patrick, but he got fired.
Yeah, they're like that. That was some bullshit. I'm still pissed about that. I'm up here like, not
So,
only did I not get it right after that, that's when y'all kicked me off the time team.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are some assholes for that.
yeah.
Like, come on.
Like Ken over there running over like rails and stuff
Right.
like
I'm
that.
I'm over like, if anybody should have got let go of off a time team during CDL training, it should have been Ken. But yeah, Ken got another try.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Okay.
We-
I see
I
how
think he
y'all
had
are.
2 tries.
Yeah.
2?
2.
Oh, what the-
He failed he failed a second try and then he did it again. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Richard had like 5 tries.
Did he?
I think
Yes,
so.
he did.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was doing my CDL stuff like that, everybody knew about him, like failing up in Denver.
Jeez.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, I guess that he kind of freaked out when he was doing his, on the job training, or even when you have your permit and you're on the road and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I guess he freaked out, like doing a turn and stuff, and he didn't want to do it and stuff, and so he gets really flustered like really fast, because there was one day because he was kind of doing stuff with our group, and he was doing a alley dock, and instead of turning it the certain way where you're going to straighten it out, he turned it the other way and
Oh.
jackknifed it, and literally you can hear like the side of the cab start cracking, and then Mike's like, no. And then after that, he pretty much like put it, popped the brakes. He's like, I'm not doing this shit no more. And he goes and he just sat on the little curb and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess he's not doing it no more. Like,
Man. That's
but
crazy.
yeah,
Like even Fabi got her CDL. She was terrified.
Yeah, she was terrified.
Yeah. I think France also didn't get it right.
Well, that's because of
yeah.
DUI and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
But they tried to keep him on the top team for as long as possible
Yeah.
because they knew about it.
Well, he was
Yeah.
in the classes finally.
Yeah.
And then they were like, wait a second. And then Alex got fired because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he wasn't even
Right.
at the site anymore.
Right.
He was over at Den
Den
5. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I was going through one day. I was like, hey, is Alex here? He was like, oh, he got fired. I was like, what happened? And then I found out what happened with France. And I was like, oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Those DOT checks are crazy.
Yeah. And France still works inside.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny. I seen David.
Is
You
he
know-
inside? Is he back inside?
No, so he was working inside, but now I see him every time I go. There's a Mexican restaurant. He works off of Powers. Mamitas.
Oh.
He works there.
Oh.
Every
okay.
time I go there, I'm always like, "Hey, what's up, man?" We just start talking about stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about going back to Amazon." And I'm like, "You should." I was like, because he was doing flex, and quite frankly, if I can go ahead and do like the flex, like pack or something like that, where you could pick your days, I'd go back to Amazon right now.
Oh, yeah.
But like, cause I'm always checking to see like if they have the flex schedule, cause I can't do a set like Sunday through Wednesday.
And there's never anything that pops
Yeah.
up.
Well, there is. You gotta check on Saturdays.
Saturday, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But like, cause I check and just cause I'm like, cause Walmart, you don't want to work on.
I did that.
I think
before Amazon.
everyone's known that.
Yeah.
You never want to walk in.
Yeah, they work the shit out of you. But yeah,
It's better when you're a department manager because I was a department manager.
yeah. No, I was cap
We-
too. so I'm back.
We kind of did things that we weren't.
Yeah.
'Cause, it was quite a few times that like the stationary manager would mark stuff down that she wasn't supposed to. And she'd tell all the department managers like, yo, I marked down all the Sharpie markers to $1. Hurry up and get them. And we would literally go there. The whole area will be
That's
dead.
funny.
And we'll check out because that's back when they first got their self-checkout.
Mhm.
And we'll go through self-checkout because we weren't supposed to ring out nothing while we were clocked in.
Yeah.
But we'll go through self-checkout and just ring it out real quick and throw it to the side. And we did that so often. And everybody in every department did it. I'm up like, I didn't have to worry about it too much because I was in infants and boys and girls. So I'm up like, nobody not shopping for that.
Yeah.
we were worried about stuff over on the Heartline side.
I wonder, is it better now that it's like not 24/7?
Yeah, actually, I mean, from an employee standpoint, because I would work 2 to 11, and then the one off Powers in Woodman, they close at 11. So, yeah, I mean, it's nice because the overnight stalkers, they have more room to go ahead and just kind of like lay out their pallets and stuff like that because they get a crap ton of pallets a night.
Yeah.
And so,
Man, I don't know. I miss it. I miss going to the store
I
at like
miss-
2
I miss
a.m.
it too.
Yeah.
Like, cause I remember getting off of Amazon at 5. I'd be like, man, if the grocery store's open right now, I'd go grocery shopping.
Yep.
Because you're still up,
Yeah.
going home and stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope, they don't open till 6 and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not waiting till 6.
Yeah. Yeah, when I did Lyft and Uber, I remember when they were closing at that time, I was like, I used to come back from Denver and stop at Walmart, get like some sushi or something to eat real quick. But I was like, well,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go to Albert Tacos, and then they got busted for the cartel.
It was Albert Tacos and what? Monica's Tacos, right? Was it Monica's too?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You can't trust any of them tacos.
Can't can't trust any of them.
Well, I trusted them more when the cartel was there.
Right.
That food was good. After that had happened and they started opening back up, it was just a bunch of white people. I was like, who are you? I was like, what are these portions?
Where's Juan at? Okay, come on.
Oh, man. Yeah, it sucked when that happened.
Yeah.
When they started closing at 2:00 instead of being open 24/7.
Yeah. Man, I always go to the bar till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then Uber over to a store, grab your hangover stuff, and then get home.
Yeah.
Now you're screwed. Now you gotta just Uber home and you gotta deal with the hangover.
Yeah. It's like even McDonald's closed at like 12 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Some
one
of
on
them.
Suffolk Academy still is open.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them close at 12. It's
And
just
I
like,
think it's the taco star down there that stays open. That's off of Airport and Circle.
yeah, I think Taco
Yeah.
Stars still
Yeah.
stay open 24/7.
I know the only
Yeah.
McDonald's that I know of that stays open is the one off Constitution and Powers. That's open 24/7.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember
right
they
around the corner from
they were still
I should know
closed.
that.
But yeah.
Don't tell me that.
He's gonna drive all the
You
way
know
over to
about all
Colorado. I mean, it'll be a quick drive because that night. That's funny. All right. Let's do a couple more of these cards and then we'll close it up.
All
I think
right.
it's on Kyle.
I'll do a bigger.
Oh.
Do it.
What food have you never eaten but would really like to try? What is it? What are they called? Pufferfish? Blowfish?
Blowfish.
Oh.
Blowfish?
Yeah.
You have to like sign a
Yeah.
sign a
Yeah.
thing because you could die from it.
You got to trust that sushi chef too.
Yeah.
Because they got to cut it like it, they got to
The
go
right
ahead
way.
the right way. Ooh.
Mm.
That's
I think that would be mine too. Because
Honestly, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Right.
Because
I'm like, I
I'm
want to
up
try
here
that.
I done tried a lot of things because
Yeah.
I'm up here like I have part of my family come from South Africa
Yeah.
and the other part is freaking the South. So it's just like I done tried alligator, deer, all that stuff. So most of the common weird shit I done tried. I even tried raccoon before.
How does that
Ooh.
what?
ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to try
So
that.
I got tricked at most of the stuff that the weird meats I got tricked into eating, like rabbit and deer and stuff. They're
Hold
just
them
up there
down.
like, here you go. They're like, what is this? Don't worry about it, eat it. And then they tell you later. Once you say, oh, it was good or it was okay, they be like, yeah, that was deer or rabbit or like.
I mean, deer's a normal one.
Yeah.
It's funny that like stuff that's not normal to eat, I guess. Well, I mean, you can eat anything,
Yeah.
but you're like, tastes like chicken. It's like, that's the general taste. You're like, yeah, that's chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
It's like your taste buds can't understand it, so it's like fuck it, just put it in chicken.
Yeah.
General chicken.
Just put it in chicken.
Until you know, and you're like, oh, right.
I was gonna say alligator. You tried alligator before?
I've had
I
alligator.
was say
I haven't had gator.
I went to Florida one time as a kid, and we went to one of the places that's like has to do with alligators, and you could try alligator, but I just got too scared. I was like,
The best way to try
It's gonna eat me back.
it the first time I would say is in jerky.
"Is it jerky?"
Yeah.
Alligator jerky?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm
feel
not
like
like,
that'd be
I don't it's one of those general things to me. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste great, but it just like, okay, I can eat this.
Could you like fry it up and put
Yeah.
it like like chicken strips, but gator strips
Yeah.
with some ranch and stuff
That's how I
like that.
had it. I had,
Probably.
I had
I
gator
didn't do it
nuggets.
like that, but yeah.
I had gator nuggets. Back when I worked at Garden of the Gods Club, like that was my first job. I got all the crazy foods.
I'll say when I went to Iceland one time, they had us try fermented shark.
Ooh.
After eating it, I was like, "This feels wrong.
This feels wrong.
This just feels wrong.
This isn't right.
But yet you feel totally fine with it.
That's funny. Yeah. Pufferfish. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
I wouldn't mind.
I'd be hesitant at first, like, ooh.
Yeah.
I would have to be at
Yeah.
a very reputable place
But I'd be like-
to try it.
I'd be like, Kyle, try it.
It's like you were the one. This is why we're here.
I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and then I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much tried every food that I've wanted to try at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
So now you have like a routine.
A cycle.
Cycle.
Kind of nice once you like actually eat everything that you wanted to eat, because then you're like,
What
you
else?
don't eat a lot as much. You don't eat as much anymore.
That's good.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Christian, pull card.
Want to pull a card?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna go? Let's see. Let's go bigger.
Yeah, let's
I
keep
guess.
doing the bigger ones.
All right. If you had the power to make someone not famous anymore, who would you
Oh,
choose?
God.
Trump.
Say the same thing.
And so mine would be, and my kids know this, my wife knows it too. I don't know why, but the actress who plays in the new Snow White, Rachel Ziegler,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I hate her. I don't know. I just like her face is just. And my kids are always like, "Why don't you?" I'm like, I don't know why I don't
It's a
like her.
thing.
I wish she would just go away. Like, but yeah, that's just. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Actor.
See, the sad part is mine's a woman too.
Who's yours?
Kim Kardashian.
Is she an actor?
well, it just
I mean,
says
technically,
did
did it say
power
actor?
to-
She's got her own TV show.
No, this says famous.
a famous person.
Oh, famous person. Okay.
Yeah, because she's.
Mine was just an actor.
Hey.
I'm
Actress.
sorry to say it like this.
Kardashians.
All of them.
Well, some of them I think are okay, but overall, Kim, the one that started it, she don't have no talent.
Yeah, there is no talent.
She's not talented. She's not a great businesswoman. Like literally, her little sister surpassed her in making more money than her. Like, come on now. Feel like you were around like 15 years before her, and she became a billionaire before you did.
Man.
Like, come on. Come on. Like, but I mean, I'm okay with Khloe though. Khloe Kardashian, she's cool. But then again, she's mixed. So let's be serious. Feel like OJ most likely was her father. Let's be serious. Because literally, if you look at pictures of her when she was younger, she looked like a mixed kid because she got that like dark, light blonde, natural hair. Her hair is super curly. If you see pictures of her like 15 and younger,
Yeah.
she looked like a little mixed girl. And I'm up here like, that look that she has is very specific to people who are black and white.
Yeah.
Like, it is not she could be something else. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got that special mixed people blonde hair. Like, no. Only those people get that. So
That's
no.
funny. I don't think I've ever seen like a picture of all. Like I don't even know all the Kardashians.
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
I
only
know,
reason
I know
why
Courtney and Kim look similar.
Yeah, Courtney and Kim look similar. Because I mean, I think they
But yeah, they do.
it's just that Kim is way bigger than Courtney. Because Courtney is a little petite, little short.
Yeah.
Kim is kind of, well, she's not big. But she's
She's
big.
she's Kardashian.
She's thicker. Really back in the day, but before she got popular, she was kind of big. She was
Yeah.
kind of chunky, But then again, too, she was like the Hollywood pass on girl because she had a lot of ex-boyfriends. I mean, even after she got popular, she got a lot of ex-boyfriends. So, but
yeah.
but like she was like the town hoe. Let's be serious. Like she was a Calabasas hoe. Like
Town hoe.
That's how she got famous.
That's why I don't understand why Kanye even married her. I mean, I don't like Kanye, but I'm over here like, why would you marry the town hoe? Like, and then have kids with her? Like, what the heck?
That's
You see,
funny.
nobody else had kids with her ass. They probably made sure of that shit. They're right up there like, look, she's fun, but I don't want her.
You
to have my
gotta wrap
baby.
that up, okay?
Right.
This one's on you.
You're like, no wonder Kanye went crazy. But then again, anybody that married into that family kind of went crazy.
I know. I like old Kanye, not
Yeah.
crazy Kanye.
I mean, let's be serious. I never liked Kanye to begin with. It was just icing on the cake after he got into that Kardashian family. It was like,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
see, I told y'all. Look, crazy as heck. He said slavery was a choice. See, he said crazy shit.
He said some
Like,
crazy stuff. I remember seeing like a documentary about him that when his mom passed, that's when he like
kind of lost it.
kind of lost it and then lost it even more.
Because let's be serious, before his mom died, he was just like that crazy rich kid that had like only child syndrome because he don't have no siblings.
Yeah.
yeah.
So his mother made good money. He was a 10-year professor. So I'm up here like he was just a rich, spoiled kid.
Yeah.
And I'm up here like, cause that's the same reason why I don't like Drake that much and stuff like that, because these are very well-off kids that grew up in a very prominent, great neighborhood, and then they try to come out and act like they hard. And be like, dude, you grew up in the freaking suburbs, and not even the regular suburbs. You grew up in that high-end, like, oh, I don't look at you inner city people like normal people type shit. Like,
I'm from the hood.
they're like, because let's be serious, at no point to me did Kanye look intimidating. Like, they're like, I feel like very confident I could walk up to him and tell him to shut the fuck up and punch him in the face and he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty confident. I mean, he's a little bit crazy now. He might attack me, but,
True.
you know, he doesn't
You don't know what he's
seem
gonna do.
intimidating.
He probably
right?
wouldn't even attack you. He'd wait.
He probably have his security do it or something. Like,
He'd probably say, "Don't get in your car."
He'd probably have like this whole theory and explain. to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. He'll break
Breaks
down
it-
about the
breaks it
Illuminati
down,
or something.
and then he
or-
just
This is
makes
what's gonna
no
happen
sense.
to you. Makes you wonder your whole life.
You're
When's
just
it gonna happen?
contemplating.
Contemplating everything you've done.
Oh man! All right, one more, and then we'll
on you.
Do you think science will someday figure out how to make humans live forever?
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
Imagine that
Yeah.
pain. Like, really, after you guys get like over like 80, it would just seem like I'm still here.
Right?
Shoot, I mean, come on. I work with a whole bunch of old people, you know, well, now I do. And it's just sometimes it's like, why even try? Because they're literally paralyzed. They have a trach, so pretty much a big old tube going through there. They can't move. Their legs are deteriorating because they're just sitting there all day.
Yeah.
Like,
all
what
the
type of
muscle mass
life is that?
gone.
Yeah. I'd be
Well-
like, just let me go.
Well,
It's
I
like-
mean, you got to think if they find a way for a human to live forever, those things will be minimized. But still, you'll just get bored. I think.
yeah, I think so.
Because I'm up here like I know.
I'm just thinking of Christian as a doctor. Walks in, whole family in the room. Just let him go.
Look at this guy. Don't you see the tear going down his face right now?
Who's gonna pull the plug?
It got to be one of you. Come on.
Anyone?
I'll do it. Let me grab your hand real quick.
I got it for you guys.
Don't worry about it. Shh.
But I mean, I feel like another thing, if we live forever, suicide would have to be like assisted suicide would have to be legal then at that point.
Isn't it legal now? Did
No.
you hear about that?
I don't think it's
Not if you're
legal.
Christian.
Christian is sin. Straight to hell. But yeah, because like I mean, long as you stay healthy, it'll be cool until you do everything you want to do, and then it's gonna be up there like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm done. I'm up like even now, it's people out there that they get to a certain age, they be like, I don't live life, I don't did everything I wanted to do. Okay, I'm ready to go. Like, 'cause I know my great grandmother was like that. She was just up there like, I've been sitting up here for like 20 years in a nursing home.
Like,
Why?
Yeah.
wake up, play bingo, take my
Right.
pills, go to sleep.
Exactly.
It is pretty
So-
depressing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what if they keep it as like you're young, and then you go?
Yeah, but then you'll be considered young, and then you'll have to deal with people that look similar to you.
it's like that
And-
movie In Time with Justin Timberlake.
and it'll just be you'll just be annoyed with young people at that point, even though you're one of them technically. Like
Yeah.
They should
like
make
young
it
assholes.
to where it's like, if you want, so there's like caps of age, and if you want to pass that age, you just have to like take a pill to like keep going.
You get a little bit older.
But if you want to stay somewhere, then you don't have to take that pill anymore.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, some celebrities look like that though. They look like they took a pill like at 35 and just stayed
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Will Smith.
I was like, look at Halle Berry. Like she's literally in her late 50s.
Right,
And
yeah.
then they're like, damn, you look better than some 25-year-olds out here.
And like Jennifer Lopez too.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's like 50 something. She looks good.
That
Yeah.
fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And money.
Yeah,
And
they're
money.
like, see, that's where the
Possibly.
Illuminati come in right there.
Possibly plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Don't come
Well,
after me.
well, you know, they keep that hushed up now. You know, they'll mention certain things, and then they'll be like, "Did you work on your face?" "Oh no, I never touched my face." Come on,
Come on.
come on now. We could see a young picture of you and an old picture of you and be like, yeah, it looked like something got put in your face there. You know.
Let's go sit in a sauna for a second. Let's see who can last. Let's see who doesn't melt away.
Because I mean, they are getting better at plastic surgery nowadays.
Yeah,
It's getting harder to tell. Because that's why I feel like we are turning into like Asia. Because Asia, they get really like K-pop stars. Because I had a boss that he used to do music production for Korea, and he said that when they get K-pop stars, they start them like at 12, potentially getting them plastic surgery. I'm up here like, they not even fully developed. They up here getting like nose jobs and stuff like that, and like, what the really?
Have you seen the videos of like when some of them like are like taking the makeup off and it's just like, who is that?
Yeah, they totally changed.
Whoa. What is
Because
that?
the funny thing is, a lot of them aren't as pale as they make themselves
Right,
seem.
yeah.
Like they
Which
take the makeup off, they get darker. They're like, whoa,
Which is weird. It's like,
Like, whoa, you are not like pasty white, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's always been like kind of the Asian tradition,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
white.
That's because my wife's from the Philippines, and that's how it is. It's like you want to be more white because that means that most of the time you're more rich and stuff like that.
Okay.
The caste
So,
system.
like the darker Filipinos and stuff, not all are like poor and stuff, but that's
Right.
how
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they have like skin whitening soap and all this stuff and everything. So yeah, that's a big thing. So
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that soap.
Yeah.
I've seen people use that. I'm just like, that works too fast.
That's
That works too
dangerous.
quick. It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Apparently you didn't know about that.
Yeah, they're like, it's still so many questions about him I don't get.
Oh, he's still around.
Yeah.
He's definitely not dead.
Well, they said that it's
Him and
a big
Tupac.
old conspiracy theory that when he burned his face at the Pepsi commercial, that he actually burned his face worse than they let on, and it was a totally different person that took over his life from then on.
Huh.
Because it is.
I mean, he was at his own funeral.
No, he didn't die, but they said that you know, they stuck around because he, of course, was still so very wealthy at that time.
Yeah.
But he stuck around and he still supposedly did all the recordings all through until technically he died. But they said it's a burn victim that hangs around him, and somebody did voice analyzation on him, and they said that that's him, actually. And I'm up here like, I don't know how much I want to believe that. I mean, it could be true because I'm up here like, it's messed up things that happen in this world, but I'm over like, that seems a little bit like too right on the nose.
Yeah.
Sense, you know?
Well, I thought it was weird that like some of the songs were just like remasters, but there were some new songs in that last album.
Yeah. Like, hold up.
I'm like, okay, he could have finished these before but still, it's like,
But you gotta think Prince has hundreds of songs that he never released.
Right, yeah.
So I'm over like, it's a possibility. And you know, it came
he's
out
still
now.
alive.
You know, they said that actually, even though it was thought that Michael Jackson and Prince weren't friends, they were. They just kind of let media go with it because they had one disagreement, and they just was up there like, oh, they think we are enemies, so let them think it. Like I was up there like, that'd be kind of perfect too, because then y'all don't have to like hang out in public or nothing.
Yeah,
y'all can chill in private and let people talk whatever.
Think what they want. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah.
This was episode 4 of Random Stuff with Donovan Lindsay. Thanks for coming on, Ranier, Kyle, and Christian. Don't go to Christian. Once he gets his degree.
Or do come to me if you want, real medical advice.
If you want to pull a plug. He'll do it for you.
If you're ready to go, he got you.
All right, we'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.
Give me a sunlight, tell me